So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy Ellen, and I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. Now, the next video we getting in is this viral video about this girl getting fired from Cloudflare. Everybody's been talking about it, sending it to me, so I want to check it out today with y'all. So remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Let's check it out. Oh, she look like she ready.
Hey, Brittany.
Hi.
Yes, I'm so sorry. My name's Rosie. I'm just joining the call. Nice to meet you. I'm on the HR team.
Mm-hmm.
She focused.
Hi.
Thanks for meeting with me and Rosie. We have an important meeting today. We finished our evaluations of 2023 performance. This is where you have not met Cloudflare expectations for performance. We've decided to part ways with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Sure.
So I started August 25th. I've been on a 3-month ramp, and then it was 3 weeks of December, and then a week of Christmas, and then here we are. I have had the highest activity amongst my team. Since I've started, I have had 3 contracts out, done a really great job managing my deals up until the very end that decided not to close last minute. So I don't think that makes a lot of sense for me in my Cloudflare journey here so far. Also, every single one-on-one I've had with my manager, every conversation I've had with him, he has been giving me nothing but I am doing a great job, I have had great activity, I have really great meetings, I'm picking up the products very quickly, and things have been going really, really well. I make really great relationships with my clients. So I disagree that my performance hasn't been, I haven't met performance expectations when I certainly have, just because I haven't closed anything officially.
I hear you.
Also, why are you doing this and not my manager? We've never met, so this seems a little odd that my manager has no idea that this has been happening and the director has no idea that this has been happening. So I'm just definitely confused, and yeah, I would love like an explanation that makes sense.
100%.
Can't knock her for that at all. You know what I mean? Especially if I felt like I was doing my job and I'm getting blindsided by this. And normally these type of situations, if you've ever been fired, I have, are very, very vague. They're vague. You know what I mean? Corporate America, they ain't got the best track record. And some of these states are at-will states, so they ain't really got to give you a reason, which sucks sometimes, about why they fire you. But you feel like you deserve that. You know what I mean? If I'm ever expected to better myself, where did I go wrong? What did I do? It helped me understand that. Like, yeah, like, I don't blame her for this right here. Right when she said, let me stop you right there, oh, she went in.
Explanation that makes sense.
100%. Real quick, let me carve out the 2 threads. A ladder of why I'm on this conversation. I'll put that one the second half, and Rosie might be better to explain the process of who's giving this information, and the prior piece, which is your feedback and notes about your performance. So let me add a little context to that. So just for clarification, you are not being singled out in this. Your peers are also being collectively assessed on performance. This is a collective calibration for Cloudflare. So I just want to clarify that piece. I won't be able to add any kind of specifics on numbers or...
Wait, yeah, no, can you explain for me why Brittany Peach is getting let go?
I won't be able to go into specifics for numbers.
Wait, why though? I just started, I've been working extremely hard. Just because I haven't closed anything that has nothing to do with my performance on a 3-month ramp with just 1 month with 2 major holidays in the middle, I don't think that has anything to do with why I should be let go, if that makes sense. So I really need an answer and an explanation as to why Brittany Peach is getting let go, not why Cloudflare decided to hire too many people and are now actually realizing that they can't afford this many people and they're letting that go. If that's the real answer, I would rather just you tell me that instead of making up some bullshit and telling me that right before I lose my job from someone that I've never met before.
Now, granted, she's probably definitely getting fired now, but hey, if I'm gonna go out, I'm going out with a bang. You know what I mean? First and foremost, you know what I mean? Respect to her. Salute, salute, salute. But listen. Why does it sound like he doesn't know? And when she asked the question, his response to her was, well, there's a bunch of your peers and your colleagues that are getting fired. I like how she stepped back and said, no. Tell me why Brittany Peach is getting fired. Tell me that. Tell me what did I do? I've only been here for a short amount of time. I've been working hard. I've had holidays. You know what I mean? This sounds like I've never heard of Cloudflare before, but this sounds like what I dealt with like a collection agency, which is very, very performance based. You know what I mean? And if you don't hit your budget of what you're supposed to bring in, whatever you're collecting on, back when we did it, it was DirecTV, Comcast, Terminex, different things like that, or banks when we were doing the credit cards and different things like that, all that type of stuff. If you didn't hit your mark, when they called you in those offices, they wrote you up, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, they was letting you go. They don't play in those areas. So it sounded to me sort of similar in a sense. But, yo, salute to her. She going in.
If you can respect that.
Yeah, I can totally respect that. And I don't think Dom or myself today is going to give you any clarity or answers that's going to meet the expectations that you're communicating to us, Brittany. So I can't speak to...
So am I getting let go for no reason? If you guys can't give me a reason?
I'm happy to follow up with you separately to give you the data that was calibrated. To speak with revenue leadership specifically to see if we can get that for you. But Dom and I...
Data that was calibrated? Oh, you just feeding me words now, huh? You just trying to sound like you know what you're saying or what you got going on or what you're doing or what you're about to do to me. Calibrated? Stop it, man. You don't know.
Specifically to see if we can get that for you. But Dom and
can
I
you share that with me now?
In our meeting. I cannot share that with you right now, unfortunately. Yeah. It's understandable how you feel and your frustration. Cannot stress that enough.
I have been working extremely hard. I just knew that this meeting was coming after knowing what's been happening with my peers and how extremely frustrated and upset everyone is. I know you guys must not be able to understand that given in the positions that you are in, and it must be very easy for you to just have these little 10-minute, 15-minute meetings, tell someone that they're fired, completely wreck their whole life, and then that's it with no explanation. Woo! That's extremely traumatizing for people, if you can imagine that. And I don't think that this is, it's just very, very shocking. Very, very shocking. I've really given my whole energy and life over the last 4 months to this job. And to be let go for no reason is a huge slap in the face from a company that I really wanted to believe in.
I can absolutely understand how you feel that way, why you feel that way. And I'll be honest with you, there's nothing that we're going to say in this call in the time that we have that's going to undo the way that you feel right in this moment. I personally will do everything that I can to give you as much specific information as I can after this call. I can't make any promises. I understand where you're coming from. I can tell you that Dom and I do care. I understand the feeling that you have right now. And I can't change that. So just be...
What do you mean after the call? Who's the guarantee that I'm going to speak to you again after this call? I need to say everything I need to say to you now. Right now, because y'all all know that just be a ploy sometime, and it may not be, but in most cases, it's just a ploy to get me off the call so y'all can go on to the next person. You know what I mean? That's all it is. I may not hear back from you. I may not hear back from this company ever again. So my time is now, and she's taking advantage of it the right way.
Yeah.
But why can't? You guys have still not given me a reason why I'm being let go.
Silence.
Despite constant positive praise from my manager, great meetings that I'm having, the amount of activity that I have has all been positive. I have not received any negative inclination. I have not been put on a performance improvement plan. Nothing. So.
And I cannot speak to what your manager has communicated to you directly.
But that should be the indication of
poor performance based on your attainment and leading indicators of data. That is the rationale.
But I've been here for only a month after ramping, and that was during a holiday. So I don't understand what those. Can you explain what those performance metrics are, or is that just like a vague term to give to everyone that you're speaking to today?
I'll say that the performance indicators and performance metrics are, well, they are really able to go into specifics, and there's no situation where we will be able to go into
Do you guys even know, like, why, like, who you're talking to each day? Like, every single 10, 15 minutes, do you guys even know who you're talking to? Like, why you're letting these people go? When you don't even understand, like, the kind of work and everything that they've put in?
Nope.
I hear you and what you're saying.
It just doesn't make any sense that you guys have still not been able to give me a reason why I'm being let go.
Woo!
Just from a process perspective, your questions are valid. This isn't going to be the forum and the situation where we'll be able to go into the detail that you're looking for.
But then when? If it's not right as I'm getting fired, it's certainly not going to be after when I'm no longer part of the company.
Exactly.
So I don't think there's anything we can say in this moment or today, Brittany, that's going to change the way that you feel. And it's understandable. I'm taking notes and feedback, and we'll circle back.
Yeah, I know. You did that for next week.
You've said that already, lady. Matter of fact, you keep saying the same thing, and so does he. Y'all have nothing, no answers. Just come through, do this, move on to the next person. Nothing. Y'all have nothing to give this girl. Like, if anything, y'all should be figuring out a way to keep her. She looks like somebody, she sounds like somebody right now that's about her business. No BS, straightforward. And I believe, I don't know her, just based off what we're seeing right here, this little small amount. She looks like if she'd have been a bad employee and she'd have had paperwork that says, okay, you messed up here, you received this type of written performance situation, write up, whatever they give you, you receive this here. They have no documentation to support these facts that they're letting her go.
The outcome of the meeting. It's not going to change the outcome of the situation today, so it may be best if I do get into more of the specifics of what the next steps are, because I think it's clear that you have questions that we cannot give answers to. And if you'd be open to it, I'd love to move into what the next steps are so that you're not any further blindsided than you already feel.
Okay.
Thank you, Don. Okay, and I'm really sorry that you're having this experience and feeling this way. One of the things that we want to confirm is your personal email address, because that's where all.
Yo, salute to her. Like, I want to know if there's any follow-up. So I want to know if they followed up with her. This went viral. This has over 2 million or how many views? This is completely viral. So as a company, yeah, you know they're going to be trying to jump out in front of this. This is bad look. This is a very, very bad look. And I won't be surprised if the company comes out and is like, no, or tries to get in front of this and pawn this off on somebody else within the company, that they had no knowledge that this was taking place this way and she was treated like this. Like, somebody's going to take the fall for this.
I need you guys to pay very close attention and get your resumes out there and really start. I don't care. Contact your friends, contact your extended family, contact your ex-coworkers, find out where they're working at, and make sure you have some interviews lined up ASAP. Pay somebody to redo your resume, start applying like crazy. I have some links in my bio of AI automated systems that will help you apply to jobs a lot faster, to help you get your applications out there faster. But besides that, I have to make this video because I just had 2 people close to me tell me that they were laid off. what is happening. These are tenured people that have been doing their jobs for a while, been with their companies for a while. This is not good. And it's scary. And I feel like something is in the water. Something big is coming. And I just want you guys, I don't know. I just want you guys to really start buckling down and trying to find something, anything. Just find something that's going to pay you and pay you enough. Start budgeting like crazy. Loud budgeting. If you don't know what loud budgeting, definitely go follow my friend Natalie. She is like this finance guru girl, and she knows exactly what she's talking about, and she will tell you all the finance stuff in layman's terms. Start really budgeting. And really start asking people, hey, is your job hiring? Is your job hiring? I need you guys to pay very close attention.
Yeah, but they keep acting like the economy is strong. And I keep saying in videos that it's not. And these companies keep displaying things by letting people go. This inflation is still hurting everyone, including these companies. So what are these politicians talking about? It's an election time, right? So they're gonna gas you up to make you believe everything is right, or they're gonna get it right, and all of this type of stuff, man. But this happens, bro. And the bad part about it is it happens like right after Christmas, right after you've worked all hard last year, you got the kids what they probably wanted, you felt good, and then this happens right after Christmas. It sucks, bro. I've seen it happen. Job I worked at right after Christmas. Laid off some of them, all of the people that had been there a while. Walked them out in front of us. One by one. During the workday. They had been there years. Some of them, you understood. Their performance wasn't up. We knew that. Some of them performances were high, but they had been there so long and they were making a lot of money there. So you knew what was happening with that person. You know what I mean? So, man, y'all, we got to prepare ourselves.
This is me 5 hours before I think I'm going to be laid off. 4 hours before being laid off. I chose the mug. The world is falling apart and I'm dying inside. My first meeting of the morning was canceled, and I just got a message from someone I've never talked to or met who's asking me what my team uses to track projects. My next meeting just got canceled, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower. It's 3 hours and 45 minutes until I get laid off. You may be going like, why did you think you were gonna get laid off? Well, last night around 8:30 my time, so mountain time, a mysterious 30-minute meeting with my boss's boss, who I've never really met before, put a catch-up meeting on my calendar, and it was weird. And turns out everyone in creative got this meeting, and everyone who's had this meeting so far is gone. This is me 3 hours before being laid off. Yeah. This is me 2 hours and 45 minutes before I'm laid off. I had to switch my mugs. This is a bunny orgy mug. It's from the 60s. But I had to switch mugs because I left the room, and when I came back, my cat was drinking my coffee, and she actually drank half a mug of coffee. So that's terrifying. I also just got a message from someone I've never met and don't know asking for me to link them my project management stuff. This is me 2.5 hours before I'm gonna be laid off. At this point, people are slowly disappearing off of teams, and it's not just creative, it seems to be marketing teams. I don't know. This is me an hour and a half before being laid off. I don't understand why this company doesn't just like lay us off in one group instead of like going to multiple teams and just scheduling these 30-minute meetings called catch up, where when someone goes into a meeting, suddenly they vanish offline. It seems so unnecessary. I'm literally sitting here waiting to be laid off. I'm going insane waiting to be laid off. So I've decided that I am going to take the time to actually put things in my bathroom away and figure out where they go, because I've just been living in the chaos. And if my bathroom's cleaned up, at least maybe I'll feel like a little bit better. Also, it's an hour and 19 minutes until I get laid off. It's an hour and 4 minutes until I'm laid off, and look what I did. I finally figured out where everything in my bathroom goes, so it is all put away. This is me 45 minutes before being laid off. Say hi to Shosh. It's 30 minutes till I get laid off, and I feel numb inside. But also, I might just be hungry. Is this hangry? I don't know. It's 30 minutes till I get laid off. This is me 20 minutes before being laid off. I decided it doesn't matter what happens as long as I have a pickle. 13 minutes until I'm let go. 10 minutes before being laid off. This is me 7 minutes before being laid off, and I have a friend who's coming over for moral support, so yeah. This is me 5 minutes before being laid off. This is me 2 minutes before being laid off. Okay, I'm going into the call to be laid off.
We have some tough news to share. And the outsource of a lot of our creative functions, we are eliminating your role and have made the business decision to terminate your employment with the organization. So your last day with us would be today, and want to thank you for your contribution to...
This is me 11 minutes after having been laid off. I feel weird. Am I being weird? Are you as uncomfortable as me? I'm okay with that. I guess this whole video was anxiety ridden. You're welcome. I'm sorry. You're welcome though. Thanks for joining me on this weird journey. January 9th, 2024. Starting the year off weird. This is me 5.
Again, right after the holidays, bro. Right after the holidays. And salute to her for taking it the way she did. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure once it sets in, she's gonna possibly feel some type of way about it, but she handled it like a champ. But one thing I was thinking, like, throughout the video, if we don't give a 2 weeks notice when we rolled out, it sort of looks bad on us, right? It looks bad. We didn't give a 2 weeks notice, this, that, and the third. Do they give us one? Do they? No, you find out the day of that you letting out of here. Here. Let me get your badge. Let me get your badge. Don't worry about it. They'll get your stuff. Security get your stuff and bring it out. You just come with me. That's if you're in the office. They'll bring your stuff out. No 2 weeks notice. No way to prepare yourself for anything like that. None of that. But we're looked at and viewed, and the reference may or may not be good if we roll out without a 2 weeks notice, and all of that affects us going down the line. Affects them none. So when Brittany does a video, the way she does a video, I ain't mad at it at all.
I'm waiting for them to let me into the meeting room. I'm pretty sure I'm getting laid off today. There are 3 other people that are supposed to be on the call with me and the CMO.
Everyone knows, we've been dealing with some pretty drastic changes in the business. As most of you saw, and I'm sure heard yesterday, we had to, shut down the teleservices division of the business, which was over, 800 people impacted by that change. And so that's a really drastic shift in the business. And unfortunately, it requires us to do the same from the corporate perspective. I want to make sure you all understand that this is, a widespread corporate action that's taking place today. Unfortunately, today will be your last day with the organization.
Due to the impact that this ruling has had on the business, It's a big impact, and at this time, we are unable to offer severance to any of the people impacted in this.
Thanks, Joni. I've really enjoyed getting to know all of you, and wish you all, the very best, and I hope we get to talk soon.
Well, that's exactly what happened. It's just sad. It sucks because I really like our CMO, and I don't know, it's just on to bigger and better things, hopefully. So any marketing positions, hit me up.
No severance. Mass layoff, no severance. No way to say if we can. And I get it. A lot of people gonna bombard me and say, this is business, bro. This is what comes with having a job and being in the business world. It is what it is. Still though, bro, it sucks and it's not right. It's not right, especially for everything that we go through to help build this company. Our blood, sweat, and tears goes into this company. And then when they feel like it, they can just, get out of here. Go. We can't help you no longer. You know what I mean? It sucks, man. It sucks because it's really good people at these companies. And they're being treated and done like this, man. And that just sucks. No severance, bro. Besides the part that she doesn't have a job anymore, that's like the second kick in the stomach right there. There's no severance. Listen, man, y'all get at me in the comment section and let me know what y'all think and be preparing yourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Treat this like you're dating in high school or early college, man. Get you another job on the side. Get you some side. You know what I mean? Treat it like that. You gotta be prepared. No longer can we go into these companies, man, and just think they're our only ones and they're gonna take care of us for the rest of our lives. No. We gotta have backup plans. You know what I mean? You gotta have your backup plan. So start thinking about that, bro, especially if you're in some of these tech companies or some of these big advertising companies and stuff like that. Be anywhere, really. Be prepared. All right, it's your boy L. Till next one, I'm gone.